There's Sprocket and Amy and the toddler said too. Let me tell you why. They're all keeping an eye on each other. Does one have what the other one wants? Because everybody's looking for something, searching day and night. Who knows what it could be? And now everybody's looking for something, searching day and night. A taste of this tea can turn you deadly, daily or nightly. You know that it's daily or nightly. A taste could be deadly, daily or nightly.
What's that? Oh no, security!
Security Operative Kennedy to base.
Go ahead, Kennedy.
Suspected break and enter at the Civic Centre. Looks like it's the Town Hall Library. What's that? A feather. Could be useful. Freeze! Security! Kennedy to security base. Suspect appears to have left. We'll collect evidence.
Come on. Oh, beautiful. Hilda to Orson. He got away, but I got a good shot of him in action. I'm going after him.
No! Leave the kid! Return to base!
We can use this photo to blackmail those kids into helping us find Livingston.
And what if they both go into hiding?
We'll be no closer to finding Livingston or...
Or the secret to germinating the tea seed?
But
Just do it!
Follow your orders and get
Back here! Your brother's being difficult again. I don't care if you hate pickled sheep eyes. We all have to make sacrifices for the family.
I'm sick of Orson treating us like slaves. It's time Orson learned who's the real brains in this family.
Sprocket? What are you doing?
I've got something to show you. Check this out.
At least we'll know what kind of shoe he was wearing. Shouldn't be too long.
So, do many security guards from your company buy forensic kits off the internet?
We all got emails advertising it. I was the only one with the commitment to follow it up. I know I have it in me to be a top-notch detective.
Have you applied for the force?
Just once. They said I was too excitable.
Maybe you should relax a bit.
I don't think anybody can be relaxed with the crime levels we have in our society.
In this case, though, we're more than likely dealing with some silly kid who's been trespassing in the library. Why don't you give me a call and let me know if you find out anything? Remember, it's only the police who investigate crime.
Yes, sir, Sergeant Fowler. Okay, Kennedy. This is your chance.
That's Dad before he went missing.
Look who he's with.
Hey, she looks just like your photo.
That's because she's identical.
Well, that's impossible. Isn't your photo 60 or 70 years old?
I figure there's only one explanation.
Time travel?
No, I reckon the woman in my old photo is this woman's mother. Get it?
Didn't you used to think the old photo was your mum?
Yeah, except she can't be because this photo's too old. But if she's got a daughter, then maybe I was half right. Maybe she's not my mum. Maybe she's my grandmother.
Which makes the woman standing next to Dad
My real mum. Don't you see?
Nail! Nail!
Come on, Mrs. L, this is no time for playing horsies.
No, doofus. She doesn't want you to kneel. She wants to know why Dad's in that photo too. There's part of a caption here. Half of it's missing.
That's because the alarm went off before I finished copying it.
It says, renowned plant scientist Dr. Charlotte. Well, then that's it.
Yes, she's got a name. Dr. Charlotte. And she's a plant scientist.
No mention of Dad at all.
This is unbelievable.
I'll say, she doesn't look anything like a plant scientist.
But that explains why your dad's in that photo. They must have worked together.
Maybe that's not all they did together.
What are you saying?
Hello, Dad's secret lab? What if Dr. Charlotte and Dad were working together on a secret experiment, and that happened to be in a secret lab that also happened to be in a secret love nest?
No way.
Think about it. The real reason they're in the photo together has to be that Dr. Charlotte is the woman Dad ran off with.
Try harder. I am trying, but I feel sick. Why do you make me eat so many pickled sheep's eyes? Because it's the only way we can save our lives in the Turner Empire. Now quit blubbering and start pushing. That's it. Go for it. Give it your best shot. Come on, get it over with. Go, little brother. Yes, you've done it. Ew. Excellent. What a texture. If you look closely, Hilda, you can see every one of the eyeballs of the Barnabas ate. Keep it away from me. Get over it, Hilda. You know our lives depend on finding the right poo for germinating the tea seeds so that we can have more tea to keep us young. I'm sure it's got something to do with human poo. We just have to keep trying until we hit the exact blend. Stop it or I'll puke! We have to keep searching for that magic combination of foods that will give it to us. And meanwhile, we're rapidly running out of tea. Tweezers, this had better work. Now for the moment of truth. Come on, little seedy. Sprouty sprout. Oh, stupid thing! It's not sheep's eyes. Back to the food list.
What insane planet do you live on?
Come on. Anything can happen when two scientists get together over a hot Bunsen burner.
Stop it, Mrs. L. You can
Mum, let go.
Look out! Whoa. Ugh. There's still some of that freaky tea that turned your mum into a toddler.
Oh, throw it away.
Nah, let's keep it. When your dad gets back, he might work out how to use it to turn her back into an adult.
If he comes back. I don't get it. How could Dad run off with a woman who called her baby son Sprocket? Take it easy. Maybe she had a fixation with cogs.
If Dr. Charlotte really is my mum, and she really ran off with your dad, then you and I could be brother and sister.
Tracking this footprint down is just a process of elimination.
What do you expect us to do? Go around like Prince Charming looking for Cinderella? There must be hundreds of people in this town who'd be a match for that.
But sir, look, I thought that was the best way to catch this animal.
An animal? You're going a bit over the top, son. We're talking about some kid in a library.
But it's still a crime.
Yes, technically.
So basically you're saying that the footprint cast is not our best lead and I should try something else.
I'm not saying you should try anything.
I'll get back to you with something conclusive.
You should leave the investigating... Hey!
It's not that I never wanted to have a brother. I'm just not sure I wanted it to be you.
What's wrong with me?
For one thing, you're wanted by the authorities.
I'm not a criminal. I ran away from a foster home. Besides, I thought we agreed to stick together no matter what.
Well, that was before your mum stole my dad.
Ow, what was that for?
It's not just me that doesn't want you in our family.
Well, it's not like I was in the market for a nerdy little sister and a crazy 2-year-old stepmom.
These food experiments we're doing with the seeds are going nowhere fast. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is find Tunks Livingston. He's our best hope of germinating those seeds before all our tea runs out and our lives run out with it. I don't like the tea, but I don't want to die either. We're not gonna die! I'm sure I'm close to cracking the secret. I just need a bigger variety of poo to work with. Cover more possible food combinations. You'll never do it without Livingston. That's why we've got to force his snotty daughter to help us find him. I've told you before, don't touch them until Livingston makes contact. Stay away from those kids' house. Isn't this the kids' house? Orson's gonna freak when he finds out we're here. Philly. By the time he finds out, we'll have Livingston back, all the tea we'll ever need, and his days of bossing us around will finally be over.
See? Mum and I both have outie belly buttons.
And I've got an innie, so there's no way we can be related. That's a relief.
Outie! Outie!
She's right. That's not an innie, that's an outie. Just like ours.
Who's that?
You?
Relax, we come in peace. Yeah, we want to make you an offer.
What sort of offer? Stop copying me.
When did you two become twins?
We're not, and we never will be.
No problemo. As if I'd ever want you for a sister.
Hey, where'd they go?
What a dump. Filthy. This mess could be deadly. Hasn't your mother ever heard of housework?
What do you want?
I'll ask the questions, Missy. You just shut your mouth and look weak and defenseless.
Okay, that's it. Just get out before I throw you out.
Lay one finger on my sister and I'll rip your head off.
Leave my brother alone, you little bully.
Your brother?
I meant friend. Anyway, I thought you wanted to make an offer.
It's simple. Tell us where we can find your father, the eminent Neil Tunks Livingston.
Or what?
Or we'll give the police this picture of you breaking into the library last night.
How did you get that?
Never you mind. Just hand over Livingston by tonight or get locked up.
Okay, illegal park. Not my case, but every little bit of illegal activity that I can document will work in my favour.
You've got till tonight, or else, losers.
This is insane. We've already looked everywhere for Dad.
The library. Remember how I didn't get the whole article? Maybe there's something else in it that'll give us a clue. Come on, let's go.
We're not going anywhere. There's some security guard out there. Careful, don't let him see you.
Are you kids sure you don't know who owns this car?
Sorry, sir. Our mummy told us not to talk to strangers. Bye-bye. Say one word to Orson about us being here, and it won't be your hand I'll be squeezing.
Huh? Why did she do that? Maybe her dad owns this car.
He definitely saw us. He's coming through the gate. We can't let him in. Go and distract him.
Me? Or what if I'm the one he's looking for?
Me fix.
Open up, please.
Hello.
Huh? Hello, kitty. Is your mummy home?
Play.
Not while I'm working. I'm supposed to
Hope
be
this
doing the
works.
rounds. I just want to speak to the owner of that. That's a king pawn opening. How did you know how to do that? Okay, but I warn you, I hate to lose. There. Huh? Nice try, kiddo, but you're up against the Cicada Springs Security Academy champion.
Mate.
What? Huh? Hey!
DKG to all units on police radio. Report of a break-in at the sewage factory. Please attend.
I have to go. I don't know who's put you up to this. Don't think this is game over, whoever you are in there.
Great. We're probably going to spend the rest of our lives on the run.
I was wondering what was happening with the sewage works case. I believe some technical drawings went missing. I was wondering if I could assist.
How did you know about that?
It's just a rumour I heard, sir.
I hope you're not listening to police radio. That's a criminal offence.
Absolutely not, sir. I do have something else to report, though, sir.
Don't keep calling me sir.
I observed a house this afternoon, outside of which was an illegally parked car. In the house was an infant. The infant defeated me. Me, an accomplished player of chess. The incident was highly suspicious.
Let's get this straight. You think that there's something suspicious happening at this house because this baby beat you at chess and because there was an illegally parked car.
That's sort of it.
There's no law against babies playing board games, and we don't encourage ordinary citizens to report illegal parking unless it's causing a problem.
Well, this ordinary citizen is making a formal report that something smells over there.
Probably the baby's nappy. I did some checking on you, and I found out that you were told that you were psychologically unfit for the police
When they
force.
see the success I have as a civilian investigator, they'll snap me up.
Listen to me very carefully. You are not a police officer. You are a security officer. If I hear that you've been acting as though you're in the police, I will arrest you. Do you understand?
I'll show you. I'll show all of them on the recruitment board what they're missing out on. You'll see.
That's a plan of the sewage tank. Brilliant recognition as usual, Barnabas. We are going to steal the town's sewage supply. What with, Einstein? A bucket and hose?
Not quite, Hilda. I've attached a special pump to a tank we'll tow behind a Hummer.
We connect the hose from the tank
To the pump. Then all we have to do is turn on the pump and presto! I'll have every type of poo imaginable to use for my experiments.
You're nuts, Orson.
You won't be saying that once I've cracked the secret to germination and we've got more than enough tea to keep us all young forever!
Oh no, the library's closed.
What do we do now? That photo could be our only clue to where Dad and Dr. Charlotte have gone. We need to get the whole article.
Well, there's only one thing we can do.
Break in? Just because you're a crook, it doesn't mean that everybody else in the family has to become one too.
We're looking for the truth about us.
And what about Dad? What'll we do about him and the brats?
We'll make something up. There's plenty of stuff in here about him.
Hope I'm not going to regret this. Huh? Ow!
What's the holdup?
Something's got my foot.
Gotcha.
Oh, hello, officer. We were just admiring this tree.
The hose is connected. All right, let's start pumping poo. And here we go. It's working.
It stopped. Don't you just hate it when that happens?
Gotcha, you little weasel. I'm going to make sure you and your sisters are charged with unlawful entry to a public
We're
building.
not his sisters. I can explain.
I caught you all red-handed. So you all related?
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes and no.
It's sort of complicated.
Know your type. You think you can get away with anything, but this time you will be punished. And punished severely. Kennedy to security base. I've just made a citizen's arrest and request rendezvous with Sergeant Fowler at House of Juveniles in Custody.
The valve on the discharge flange is blocked. One of us has to go into the tank and unplug the blockage.
Yuck, who'd be stupid enough to go in there?
Don't worry, little brother. It'll only take a minute.
Well, that's not fair. I always have to do the dirty work. Let Hilda do it. She's older than me. Yes, but I don't have a dog that would make a delightful fur coat. If you lay one finger on Matchbox, I'll what? I'll tell we were at Livingston's place. Shut your idiotic mouth.
Well. Didn't I forbid you both to go anywhere near those kids?
It was all her idea. You spineless little snitch. I'm going
The
to...
only thing you're going to do is put on this suit.
Forget it. You'll never get me to go in that stinking pit. I'll get you both for this.
Keep your mouth shut till you tighten your helmet.
Oh dear. Mum and Dad still aren't home. What a shame. Maybe you could come back tomorrow.
I can wait here all night if I have to.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Police should be here before long at any rate. You can make me a cup of tea while I'm waiting.
Ah!
Well. A suspicious substance.
Oh, no, don't!
Toddler! Put there!
We'll get life for this.
Nah, I've never heard of anybody getting life for turning a security guard into a toddler.
Really?
Most will get us 20 years.
That's not funny.
No! Here!
Do you have to be such a bully, Mum?
Mum?
Yep, this is my mum. She drank the tea too. You see, it's a magic tea that turns adults into kids. Some little kids have been growing it, only they're not really kids.
Yeah, they're adults in kids' bodies, and they've got a frozen dead body in their cellar. Oh boy, could this day get any worse?
Open up, it's the police.
Hilda to base! The blockage is cleared!
Turn on the pump. Begin extraction.
Which way?
Left.
Did you say left?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, what's happening? You idiot! You turned the switch the wrong way. The pump is blowing instead of sucking. Shut it down.
I'm trying, but I can't.
No, Sergeant. We haven't seen any security guards here today.
You absolutely sure?
Absolutely.
Funny. The security officer had a real bee in his bonnet about this house. Seemed to think there was something weird going on here.
Weird.
Oh, this house?
No way.
Kennedy?
Sergeant,
You're wearing a nappy.
there's a few things I need to explain as soon as I find my uniform.
I think you're right there, son.
Oh.
Do something! Look out! She's going to blow! No! My pump! It's ruined!
What about Hilda? We've killed our sister.
We have? We have.
It's all my fault.
Don't beat yourself up too much. At least there's still you and me, little brother.
But I miss her already. That look she'd get if she gave me tiny spoons. Stop whining! Hilda! You're alive! That was lucky. Lucky? After that stupid suit leaked, and I'm covered in poo from every dunny and cicada spray!
She's alive. Isn't this a cause for celebration?
I was gonna give you a hug, but you stink, so best wishes.
Just get me out of this stinking suit!
Now can we try and get the seeds germinated my way?
What makes you think you can get those kids to track down Livingston?
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
You still stink.
And then the baby beat me at chess.
The tea must have worn off quickly because he only tasted a tiny bit of it.
And now we can tell Fowler everything. They'll lock us up forever.
Did I tell you it turned me into a baby too? This is evil. You can't let this disqualify me from the force.
You can tell them all about it when we get to the hospital. Then you can have a nice long break from all this crime you're worried about.
I don't believe it. We got away with it.
That's what you think. Where's Livingston?
We haven't had enough time.
Too bad. The deal was hand over Daddy or we show the cops our lovely little snap of you breaking the law.
Yeah, it looks like you're in for a long holiday.
Well, if he goes down, we go too.
Why would you do that?
We're family.
Family.
We stick together.
Oh, how nice.
Whatever.
Oh.
Excuse me, officer.
Hello.
I've got something to show you.
What have you got for me?
A photo.
Oh, it looks a bit like it's covered in... Oh, no, thanks, kid, but I might pass on this one.
But it's really important evidence.
Bye now.
Wait! Come back!
Now what, Orson? We're going back to Plan A, the diets. And it's your turn first, Hilda. We can start with an oyster milkshake.
At least now we know when this photo was taken. According to the rest of this caption, it was 5 years ago. We'd only just moved here, so there's no way they could have been having an affair.
In that case, there's no way we can be brother and sister either. So there's 2 reasons to celebrate.
Yeah. And next time you get an urge to go to the library in the middle of the night or when it's closed...
Yeah, I'll wait till it's open. I know what I did was stupid and wrong.
Turner! There!
What is it, Mum? You're right. This photo was taken at the Turner Skin Cream Factory. You can see the equipment in the background. And there's something written underneath. This explains how she knew Dad. Dr. Charlotte was the head of research at Eternity Skin Cream.
What? Give me that. It says here her last name is LePlanc. Dr. Charlotte LePlanc. I'm one step closer to finally knowing who I really am.